I'd usually just get right to play a song and then get into this, but we're playing Dishonored today. Making sure. Yeah, stream's going through to YouTube. I've screwed up my camera. Okay, now it's on me.
In the litany on the white cliff. I was weak. I must be ever vigilant against the
Okay,
outsider.
there's the one down there.
Knows my heart. I will not give in. I will
Actually, no. The one that's closest is that one.
And ask what shrines to the outsider could be found across
Okay, but
the aisle.
today we are going to be playing Dishonored. Keep in mind, if anyone joins, we are doing a ghost and no lethality run. But at the same time, we're playing properly.
To playing alone in an empty woodcarver
Never to return.
Okay. Like, when I say playing properly, I mean we're not just... We're going for more than just completing the game. Because I've never actually played the game, so I'm going after lore, loot, and so on and so forth. It's rather unique that no one is here. You know, I do wish that there was a flashlight sort of system in this game. Just slightly. Don't want to affect the typewriter. Okay, so that's worth stealing. Okay, that was... Yeah, it was worth stealing. I'm going to probably be classified as save scumming for this, but
in the void, the
I've
dark
spent a
sky
long time on
without
this already.
stars, the cold, lifeless ocean that surrounds us all and threatens to devour the earth and sky and all things in between. Trust in the Abbey, my friends.
Okay, trust in the Abbey.
In the Abbey, something is amiss. A young girl came to me on the 14th day of the month by the footfall of a black.
For some reason, the Steam thing opened. No idea why. Is there really nothing I can do on this floor? Because when I was up here... Okay, I may have to carry that down.
Purple and red, suspended from the wall.
Okay, let's just check. That sound didn't mean that I was actually caught, right? No, that was not. That didn't count as an alarm.
We will burn and a few coins left by those within the outsider's wicked cabal. Those cursed figures who hunch and shamble.
Gotta remember to do that, because not everything is just available right off the bat.
A stream of untruth. The echoes of lies come back as the voice of the outsider.
Ourselves to the cries of the apostate, to the heretic. And in doing so, we save countless others from the horrible discord that awaits them beyond death. I say this now to all the faithful in our society. Your allegiance should be first and most fiercely to your family, to your neighbors, and to the Abbey of the Everyman. Princes and queens rise and fall.
Okay,
but
that's
a
one
succession
down.
of overseers will watch you for the entirety of your lifetime.
Okay, I'm trying to find if there's anywhere else to hide his body. Because as you can probably believe, I want that rune. I don't know, like, if it'll do us any good, but I want it.
Throne in Dunwall, and that the Duke of Circinus is in her thrall, as is whispered in parlors and alehouses across the Empire. Do not doubt. We will verify this claim, and we will act. Smoke will billow. Fires will lick the stones of Dunwall Tower.
I'm seriously having trouble seeing them. At the end of it all,
the Abbey will stand in the ashes. Let not the wanderer into your home, friends. Avoid the stranger, for their time to sink roots into the bedrock of the community has passed. Those who wander are untethered by family and neighbors for reasons tested and true. It is oft because they have turned their backs on tradition and on the 7 strictures themselves.
Okay, Regent, that.
A friend to the outsider.
And we saved.
Never doubt that. Karnaca is in great... What's going on here? You are...
Nope, that's not gonna work. I had to give it a shot. So I guess another option is to possibly throw a bottle to draw their attention away, because I don't need to knock them out. I don't need to. It's not a requirement. It just makes things easier if I'm capable of it. So, okay. Yeah, it's...
A wanderer is a friend to the outsider. Never doubt that. For even the lowliest Karnaca is in great peril, brothers and sisters. Now, this is not news to those of you living through these times of crisis. But the source of your suffering might not be plain to you. Karnaca.
Okay, I need to be a bit more careful with that. I sat in his peripheral vision for too long. I guess I could go from behind him. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see in a second. Yeah, I have long loading times. I wanted higher quality video, and at the same time, I don't exactly have the system
that is familiar.
perfect for
that
it.
Of the fowl and sheep, the ox and fish from the cold ocean. Those who taste the flesh of the rat risk drifting through the void for all the remaining hours of all the remaining
New bone
years,
charm.
until the world is swallowed itself by the void, and
sit
all
still.
manner of things are destroyed. Even the lowliest set a table for your family that will keep them safe. Lay out a meal that would cause you no shame should your neighbor come to sup with you.
Make a man crazy.
Karnaca.
Okay.
is in great peril, brothers and sisters.
I love the fact the citizens won't say anything about that. They're just like, oh, some dude just came and stole those from behind him. Okay. So what was it that we just picked up? Swim speed is slightly faster. Okay. No, we are going to sacrifice that one. How many do we have? We have 5 available. Oh, so I could still sacrifice these 2 and put them into a single bone charm. Okay, that makes sense. And we have 6 runes. Okay, yeah, I did want this one earlier anyways. Hmm. Greater blink. Read time stops if you aren't moving while aiming. Blink. Movement range is extended. You can places. Throw enemies to the ground by attacking just blink ends. Okay, that one's pretty much useless to us. But greater dark vision. That seems nation. Both of these are amazing, but we can only afford one. I'm gonna go with the visualize enemy routes. Good. It's saved on its own. I want that one. I don't know what it is, but I want it. Oh, I haven't read this. Actually, I have read this. Never mind. Oh, what about this one? Excerpt from the larger work on the history of the Overseers. The Abbey of the Everyman is the seat of religious power and inspiration for all Overseers across the Empire. The order arose over the years to protect the common people from the ravages of the outsider. Until the need for a central bastion of authority was deemed necessary, the imposing structure is a destination for pilgrims seeking refuge or guidance. Many mistakenly attribute the Abbey's construction to High Overseer Benjamin Holger, when it was actually Holger's successor, John Clavering, who laid the foundation shortly after the Abbey was completed. Every Overseer in the land gathered there and began a trek to White Cliff. There a great siege commenced as the Overseers purged the region. The battle raged against heretics, witches, and thralls of the outsider. Though Holger was killed in the struggle, White Cliff was cleansed, and the ceremonial rites that followed lasted for a month, giving birth to many invocations and speeches which were inscribed in the tomes and carried back to the Abbey, where they are still revered today. Okay, so yeah, there's a corrupt bone charm up there. How far away is that? It's only 12 meters. Okay, so I guess...
Do I know this place? Have I wisdom to convey? I only know that I am weary. Nothing more. Would this place be any different had I not passed from the world?
That's...
Somewhere a noble woman is beating a servant.
I've heard that one before.
He is but a boy. The beating will leave him blind. He was late with the tea. How Karnaca has fallen since the old days. With your help, perhaps it will not descend into complete ruin. So many hands built this place, and it is so grand. Was so grand. It could have been a paradise for all. Sometimes I remember the breeze on my skin, and your touch.
Fully understand the situation. We'll wait for the Vice Overseer.
When should Byrne arrive?
He's engaged currently. He'll send someone else.
Oh, now I remember. I tried to come up here
Until then,
before.
we stay where we are.
Will the heretic's corpse attract blood flies, brother?
No, I've dusted it already. We should be fine here for now. But mark me, anyone who shows up here has ill will at heart. There are no coincidences.
Okay, I'm a bit low on health, so I'll eat that. Early one morning, near dawn, Mercallo's wife hears a knock at the door at one Markolo's friends. Where's my husband, she asks. He was supposed to be with you, picking up a case of Orban rum. I'm sorry, says Markolo's friend, but something horrible happened at the distillery. Markolo topped headfirst into a barrel of rum and drowned. So the wife started blabbering, "Oh, my love, he's gone? At least tell me it was a quick death." "I can't lie," says Markolo's friend. "He got out 3 times to piss." God, fuck. Okay. There's a rune or bone charm nearby, but who cares? Yes, I am willing to carry him all the way in here to the rest of the bodies, because why not? No one seems to want to go in there, other than the 2 people that were already in there. No, only one of them was already in there, and that was what made him easy to knock out. There you are. Okay, he doesn't plan to move. Okay, I do have to say, Brother Bernardus, where did you find those drawings? Accused I made them, as I said. I'm an artist, mostly newspaper advertisements. Brother Bernardus. Okay, where did you find those drawings? I made them. As I said, I'm an artist, mostly newspaper advertisements. These don't look like advertisements. They look like heretic nonsense intended to make your neighbors sick or bring back a loved one. Nothing will dissuade you of these notions, I'm sure, so instead of wasting my breath, I'll give you some advice. Take a bath once in a while, Overseer, and invest in some scented soap, unless that's against one of the strictures. Conclusion, apparently the accused suffered from a weakened heart, dying during the interrogation without providing anything further. His apartment on the canal should be searched for items or drawings of a profane nature. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so that's what stun mines are for. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't buy any back last time I was at the place. Because I didn't know what they were. I just saw mines and I was like, okay, I'm not going to bother with this. Let not the eyes linger upon pretty things. Better to pluck them out than to rest them long on temptations. Saying of the Overseer 114. One heretical thought leads inevitably to more, as a single errant weed soon overtakes the field of wheat. Saying of the Overseers 401. Know this, there is only one path. It is the job of the outsider to convince you there are many. Sayings of the Overseers 31. The duty of the tongue is to speak the 7 strictures. All else is heresy. Sayings of the Overseer 18. Burn the non-believers from your midst, if they are blight upon the earth. For they are blight upon the earth. Saying of the Overseer 534. These are among the guises of the outsider, the orphans with outstretched hand, the strumpet with luscious words, the scholar with copious tomes. Sayings of the Overseer 103. The heretics cannot be redeemed except by oil and flame. Sayings of the Overseer 211. Beware the starving hordes, for they hunger for more than sustenance. In spirit they are desolate, in judgment they are lacking. Sayings of the Overseer 140. Live in silence, for a single untruth or misspoken word can lead to ruin many times its magnitude. Sayings of the Overseer 76. Do not accept to the invitations of the outsider. The drink he offers is poison, and in his hearth death simmers. It always makes me wonder, do they truly believe the outsider is like this? Like, yeah, the outsider isn't exactly the greatest guy, but his whole point is to essentially let you live your life, right? To observe the darker places of the world and let things go as they will. To observe, not influence. Meet me in our usual place tomorrow night. Be sure to bring the drawings we talked about. Okay, Jay. What is this one? Ah, okay, yeah, we will definitely be sacrificing that one. Movement speed is reduced, but... Okay, I should be able to sacrifice these two now. Okay, there. Now instead of... Wrong button. Unfortunate, though. Okay, so there's a bone charm there. Overall, that's the closest. Actually, that may be on ground level, but it might actually be easier to go upwards to try and get a hold of it. Just to make sure I have the map. Of course, this place has rats. What place in the Isles doesn't have rats? No, you saw nothing. Of course, I wasn't sneaking because I didn't expect anyone to be on the roof. Yeah, this is what I mean by I'm going to save scum this. I am going to continuously load back the save because I screwed up. Okay, so now yeah. So I am safe until the second staircase. Okay. Friend, why don't you come over here? Take a nice...
Where are you?
No, Brother, where are you? Where did he come from? Where did that dude come up? And how did he get behind me and without noticing me? Maybe where he came from would tell me that. Maybe he was actually the one humming and the one. Okay, when I get to the next floor, I'm going to save this time. Right here. He wasn't the one humming. But he was the one humming.
Nice. Where did you disappear to? I thought that.
Anyone here? Show yourself.
Almost became a bit of an issue, didn't it?
Overseer, and to later then, heretics across the flesh of
Okay, he shouldn't be as suspicious anymore. Well, he's suspicious. Hey, Forgotti. What you up to? I saw you playing something. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, it's nice.
Okay, come on. So he's not right out there. That's good. And you're coming with me. And you get to sleep on the tin roof, because I want someone to sleep on the tin roof.
The carriage rails are electrified.
Ah, okay. Yeah, those, they're two good games. Okay, I know I marked something. Where was it? Okay, it's way down there at the bottom. So this is probably gonna suck. Unless, of course, it's in this apartment. If it's in the apartment, then it won't be so bad.
Yeah, it's nice.
No such luck. So I do have to go down in order to get to it. You're good. I don't want to fall that far. Yes, yes. Forgot it. You can accuse me of save scumming if you want to. And I have slow load times because I don't remember how fast this loaded the first time I played it. So for all I know, that's how fast it loads every time. Granted, the more stuff I do, the worse that load time gets. Okay, so getting to here was pointless.
I'm thinking we need another evening at the Wine Club. Sure.
That's a jolly good idea.
We're playing dice tonight. Are you in?
I must be ever vigilant against the outsider. He knows my heart, tests me, taunts me. I will not give in.
Ah, does this work? This does work. I'll know if there's anything to worry about in a second. I love the fact that there's a bunch of dead bodies around. No, this doesn't work. Okay, so I'm safe down here. Same can't be said anywhere else.
What is it to you?
Not even worth it.
From the south, a vital cheers brew. What is it to you?
Cindy, I know it pisses you off that we keep changing the wins and has of this arrangement, but what choice do we got? It ain't easy to steal fruit from the Grand Palace under the Duke's nose. But it's the best fruit, and you know it. So I expect you to keep accepting our deliveries, and even if we can't predict where and when they're going to drop. We got to make adjustments just like any other business. Elias. Okay. I won't take too many of your fruits.
Another theater outing.
I want that. That's a rune. Yeah, I definitely want it then.
Wild mimosas are in bloom. Let's organize an outing.
Want to buy one?
Perish the thought.
If only truth and justice could really be weighed on scales.
Committee chair.
You can't steal from her, because...
What is it to you?
Okay, I'm gonna try something. I don't think they're all... Because it shows her perspective and everything, so I don't think I'm in enemy territory. Huh?
After last time? No.
Yeah, I'm not in enemy territory, so I can just walk out.
Addermire's Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
I told Miss Lucia Pastor that they wouldn't let us take the carriage. Addermire is closed to the public.
We'll have to try again. We have to see Dr. Hypatia.
They don't let anyone see her anymore. Not even people who need urgent treatment.
Addermire Institute has strategic value to the use in our circle. That's all I
Huh? Think you're being quiet?
Load back, because I just set off alarms. Can't go and do that. Gotta do this the right way. Semi-right way. The somewhat something way. Let's confirm. Yep. Global non-lethal ratio 10%. Non-lethal takedowns 11. So we have not killed anyone. We have not been spotted by anyone. Okay, that's good.
Heard they're laying workers off at the whaling slaughterhouse.
Pardon the smell. I ate something off.
What is it?
I'll get the cigars tomorrow. You want to buy one? After last time? No.
Okay, are we sure that there's nothing down here? Stupid part is I know where it's at.
What's happening now?
Delightful. Well,
I'm just having trouble finding a way to get to.
You're on to the teeth.
Some call it magic, some call it fate. Did she do?
They said Emily was born to wear a crown on her head, but all her young life some wanted her dead. She ascended too soon, or that's what they said, and for too long the streets would run red. Life was not easy for our sweet Empress. As a leader of men, she worked hard to impress. But her treaties and pacts had little success, and our skies turned dim, and we lived in distress. Aku, what is it to you? A feast or famine, a nail or a screw? A duke from the south, a vile witch's brew? Aku, what is it to you? The walls of Dunwall, did they help her at all? For our Emily, they were good for a fall. A captain, a traitor, they danced at a ball. The walls of Dunwall, did they help her at all? For every loyal friend that Emily did make, they grew 3 betrayers, her life ready to take. Whispers in the south, the conspiracy planned, she trusted her allies, played into their hands. A coup, what is it to you? A feast or a famine, a nail or a screw. A duke from the south, or a vile witch's brew. A coup, what is it to you? A mystical woman, Delilah she called, claimed rights to the throne, and the duke she enthralled. Some called it magic, and some called it fate. Did she do it for love? Did she do it for hate? Now I'm just a poor singer recounting this tale. If I sing it wrongly, I'm dead as a whale. The Duke rules us now. We know him. We do. So let's raise a glass to our Duke in the coup. A coup, what is it to you? A coup, blah, blah, blah.
Do it for love, does she do it for hate?
Addermire's Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
Welcome to Winslow's Safes. Feel free to have a look around. This is the finest safe shop in all the Isles. You're in the right place.
Not worth anything, not worth it. Dear Serial, I'm working so late these days, I might as well sleep at Addermire. I know it's not good for my health, and a doctor should know better. You were totally right, but I have the feeling I'm about to discover something important, something that will improve my Addermire solution. Would you be so kind as to water my plants for a few days? You'll do a better job than me. Anyway, I always forget them. Help yourself to an elixir in my reserves if you like. I hope Caroline gets better soon. Your neighbor and friend, Alexandra. Okay, so we got a key for something.
This was once my world. All things, from the northernmost shores to here, Karnaca in the south. When others might choose to draw blood, you find another way. This, I think, is my highest praise. Somewhere an old woman is beating a servant. He is but a boy. The beating will leave him blind.
The good doctor's not here.
I love how I missed the one I wanted and had to swing again. Okay, I can use that to hide a body if necessary. Dr. Hypatia's apartment key.
So much misery under tyrants like the Duke. More corpses, more blood flies.
I spend less and less time here at my apartment, but my work at Adama cronies drive the workers, but until he sees reason, I'll do what I can to make their lives better, and to provide comfort to their families. It's my obsession, this work, and the impact it will have on the least privileged people in Karnaca. Studying the original plague elixirs. I'm close to something.
Okay. When I find Hypatia, I'll see what she knows about the Crown Killer.
Alexandria, I've always believed the idea. I've always believed the idea of bloodfly nest keepers to be legend or drunken miners' talk, even though members of the Grand Guard have reported putting down belligerent occupants when burning out bloodfly infestations. As such, this silver graph represents a rare sighting. We can only conclude that the final stages of bloodfly fever occasionally result in an extraordinary kind of brain damage wherein the host fixates on protecting the nests. The bloodflies in turn welcome the afflicted person, and thus a symbiotic relationship results. Bloodfly research never ceases to amaze. If we could procure a sample from the brain of one of these nest keepers, I'd love to observe the effects on rats or whalehounds in my laboratory. Well, that's interesting. Worthwhile? Maybe not, but interesting nonetheless. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, N, K, L, M, N. 13. Oh, 301. I don't know why I was 3.
Come back anytime.
Okay, since I have two things I need to look up, I'm looking up how to open this. I'll more be looking up just okay, what's the name of the level? Edge of the World, okay. Because I don't have anything that's telling me, like, hey... Okay, so, Edge of the World. Dishonored 2. Edge. World. Rune. Under. Okay. I found the rune one, so I'm gonna look at that. Shoot the plank. Okay, we're gonna run back to that. Because that was decent distance away.
Think you're being quiet?
Someone there?
Okay. Lesson learned. Don't run. It will take me a while to clear this. Keep at this pace, by the way. Because I want to do things right. I want to do this. I want to clear the levels as to the best of my ability. So what does that mean? That I will run here. Switch here.
Admir's Station. This should take me out to the Institute. More Grand Guard soldiers. Best to avoid.
Okay, so now no one over here cares who I am. They don't care that I'm running around with a sword.
Huh?
Okay, don't shoot it with the gun. I'll try shooting it with a crossbow. Because the gun clearly didn't work. The gun clearly set off all of the alarms in the area. Because, wait a fuck, which makes sense, actually.
I should get a longer break on account of my bad feet.
dice tonight. Are you in?
Addermire Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
Okay, now they're far enough away. Oh, now I haven't been upstairs yet though, so I have to go back upstairs. We know that no one's in the room, well, that no one's in the building. That would have been really inconvenient if I'd gone to act upon information that you're supposed to acquire in this building.
This must be the alchemist's apartment. Alexandria Hypatia.
I love the fact that you can't open it, you have to smash it.
I spend less and less time
So
here.
much misery under tyrants like the Duke. More corpses, more blood flies.
I spend less and less time here at my apartment, but my work at Addermire demands it. After the horrible failures of my first serum, I'm more determined than ever to help the miners. It's not my say how hard the Duke and his cronies drive the workers, but until he sees reason, I'll do what I can to make their lives better and to provide comfort to their families. It's my obsession, this work, and the impact it will have on the least privileged people in Karnaca. Studying the original plague elixirs. I'm close to something.
When I find Hypatia, I'll see what she knows about the Crown Killer.
Okay. Okay, I'm looking up safe shop. Hopefully this'll let me know how to find it, not just how to do it. Okay, it can be found in the cash register.
Every coin I pick up brings me closer to making things right again.
So the combination to 497. Yes, we're going to keep running the save contest. Maybe no one comes into the shop, or maybe a dozen people come in, like we had during the parade of fishmongers 5 years ago. And I promise none of these thick-skulled dock workers or their coarse wives are going to guess the combination. We'll just run the contest to bring people into the shop, and if we're lucky, they'll talk about it and over beers with their friends or at family dinners. See, since they don't know what's inside, they fill them in the blanks. They imagine something on a grand as the treasure reserves at Dunwall Tower. We need the business, so keep the signs up and stay polite to the knuckleheads who try to open the safe.
This is the finest safe shop in all the Isles. You're in the right place.
Okay, he's 497. Right? That's what it said? That's the thing. I have to take every opportunity to take... I have to take every opportunity to take that stuff because I don't want him running to the guards. But that one's apparently random every playthrough. Holding it. Silvering it. Wow, that is one fancy, fancy lock, though. Okay. Bone charms. What did we find? Movement is slightly faster in stealth mode. Definitely helpful. Yeah, definitely helpful. As you probably guessed, I want to make sure I have gotten every rune, that I've gotten every rune, every bone charm, everything that I can from this level. Taxes, taxes, taxes. I've seen that sign 4 times. Someone really doesn't like taxes.
My suspicions arose at once, and I questioned her sharply until she confessed to playing alone in an empty woodcarver's shop at the edge of town. I can only hope the outsider hasn't got... Each day for a week, she crept back to that...
Ouch.
Place. And there in the cellar, she found cloth of purple and red.
That didn't sound an alarm, did it? Because if so, we have to reload. Nope. Just gave him pause. He was like, is that right? Okay.
Trouble sleeping again last night. Maybe I ought to try one of those sleeping tinctures.
Who
They
hunt
can be
and
kinda pricey.
shamble just outside the lights of our city. Faces we do not recognize, and whose voices are strange to us.
Keep to the customer parts of the shop, please.
The apostate, to the heretic. And in doing so, we save countless others from the horrible discord that awaits them beyond death. There is a tale, a decade.
I like the fact that if you let it, it regenerates. So if you're calm and patient about your tactics with this, then everything's okay. But if you rush, through and force everything, then it's a bad. 14th. Let the record show that I did try. When Addermire closed, I tried my best to take on all their bloodfly cases. Void helped me. I even took out an advertisement in the Karnaca Gazette, and come they did, sometimes with cases so advanced the larvae ready to burst through the skin. I had to turn them away lest they contaminate all the other patients and myself. The whole dreadful business has become a danger to me, and if I don't protect my own health, how can I cure others? My things are packed. I purchased a passage to Windone. What a relief it will be to treat scurvy and chilblain after all these hideous bloodfly infections.
Don't even know that. I can just go to. Yes.
Ah, I remember.
We should rent another boat sometime soon.
He's dead.
Why does it electrocute you so much? I guess I should stop trying to be lazy. Well, stop trying to save time and go to the other side. But I really wanted to go up there. I really wanted to go up that section. This takes a while. Like, if I was going a kill everybody round, this would be so much easier. But because I'm not doing that, I have to be careful about who and what I shoot.
Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
I told Miss Lucia Pastor that they wouldn't let us take the carriage. Addermire is closed to the public.
We'll have to try again. We have to see Dr. Hypatia.
They don't let anyone see her.
Let's ask the land agent to re-inspect the riverside drains.
Okay, that doesn't do it.
More Grand Guard soldiers. Best to avoid.
Literally 2 seconds after I save, which is good. That means I made a good choice about where I saved. Ish. Good-ish. Bad decisions Good choices.
Myers Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
Okay, I want to reload and just go back to her apartment, to that place. Not reload. I'm reloading so I can teleport over there and not have a guy just about to spot me if I walk anywhere. I did actually end up in a position like that. Where I was saved in Dishonored 1, no one could spot me.
Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
But if I moved even a foot in any direction, I would instantly be spotted. Okay, you come in handy. I think, maybe.
Anyone here? Show yourself! All right!
Wow! I love the fact that citizens don't care about this mask. But the guards, I guess, have been notified to watch out for it. Or maybe the citizens do care and
Station. This should take
think
me
I'm
out
about
the
to assassinate
Institute.
the Duke.
Huh?
Need some help!
Okay, so she turns around pretty quick, so if I want to do that, I need to go behind her.
Myers Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
Okay, she's what I need to watch, right?
Settle down, stomach. Dinner will be in you shortly.
They can rot in the void for all I care. I've got enough to worry about without their constant...
Okay. So we have him too.
Probably something with
You're the only guard left. At least up here. Let's get you out of sight of the windows. So that I have free reign of the windows. So that I have free reign of the roof, really. Not the windows.
Not in the mood. Show yourself.
That counted, didn't it? Player deaths, I have the one player death, which is unfortunate. Which I think I have an identical one on the first thing. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I was perfect assassin.
Enough to worry about without their constant complaining.
The fact that didn't alert anyone is disappointing, and
gotta get a spare uniform.
I wonder if the rumors are true about the Crown Killer. The Royal Protector, really? What a bunch of degenerates.
It's funny to think about it. But you could be
Isn't it laundry day yet? Gotta be soon. I can't stand my own stench.
I told him he was too skinny. Told him he wouldn't last a day. Probably nothing, but I'll be right back.
if that tells you anything, I haven't. Every time you see me go into a combat, it starts trying to pop up the combat tutorial. The only time I have fought was to replay the tutorial since the last time I attempted to play this game. Which, if that tells you anything, just should.
An entire shipment of whale oil tanks, just gone. Taken right from under their noses. Idiots.
There once was a man from Old Lampro whose cockle was as wee as a minnow. He tugged on it nightly, and ever so slightly, it grew to be large as a narwhal.
That's not how this works, people. These...
Something's gotta give.
Okay. Benny, I think the engine plate is cracking again in this carriage. Maybe the last whale didn't take. Riding back from Adamire, it was grinding something terrible. We'll be lucky if it makes the trip even once more. Need to get this one off the rails and into the shop for a teardown.
I'm sure it's nothing. Someone just heard a dog bark or something. Of course, now we're all on edge.
Better to keep them all in one location so that so it's easier to guarantee that they're not going to be discovered. But granted, if they are discovered, whoever discovers them will discover 3 bodies instead of just 1.
Ever been to that saloon at Paolo's? Shooting dice or chasing the ladybirds?
Crone's Hand? Are you kidding? It's all howlers in there.
So don't wear your uniform. They keep good whiskeys there. They even stock old Dunwall.
Ah, man. Let me know next time you go.
Something stinks around here. It's not my job to clean up.
Damn.
Oh, well, did you hear? My Aunt Belinda moved to old Lamprow.
Really? I've never seen her without either a drink or a mandolin in her hands. Huh. Won't she die of boredom?
Old Lamprow's small, but there's a nightlife. And coming from Karnaca, Belinda's gonna be a draw. Stop!
Big.
What the? Stop! I totally saw you grab that person. You know, I like to choke them out and drag them backwards. Like that whole Batman thing. Like, yeah, guys are walking by, and Batman's just swooping down, grabbing everybody as they go by. I actually like that scene. That's the whole reason why I swoop in like that.
They even stock old Dunwall.
Okay, let's look at powers. We have 3 runes. Oh, so I can knock them out. Okay. Wow, no, I don't want that. Yeah, there's a lot more options for this than there used to be. Okay, these are both amazing for bone charms. But we're gonna keep all our runes.
I'm in. Let me know next time you go.
The last time I did this, I didn't have dark sight, which made things quite difficult.
Did you hear? My Aunt Belinda moved to old Lamprow.
Really? I've never seen her without either a drink or a mandolin in her hands. Won't she die of boredom?
Old Lamprow's small, but there's a nightlife. I'm coming from Karnaca.
Okay,
He makes good money playing traditional Serkonan music. It's exotic.
come on. Give me something. I need something to toss at the bastards. Oh. Excerpt from a volume on Serkonos, the Jewel of the South, is best known for its warm winds, spiced foods, and endless beaches. While the city of Coloro sees the heaviest flow of travelers from across the Isles, Karnaca, on the southernmost edge of the known world, is preferred among the elite of the Empire. It is said that a month spent resting beneath the sun of the beaches of Serkonos are within one of the rural villages can cure most melodies. Yeah, most melodies. Yeah, not melodies, but maladies. Travelers bring back recipes and styles from the south and the dances that all Serkonans learned in their youth. They're favored in Bristol for their sensuality, copied by the fashionable aristocracy in the capital city of Dunwall. The only persistent trouble in Serkonos originates along the string of tiny islands stretching away from the mainland to the east. For generations, pirates have hidden among this archipelago, raiding travelers passing between the isles, and more recently attacking whaling ships returning with rich stores of oil. Okay, that's good to know. Yep, you'll do.
Sure, he knows how to talk with the boss. What else?
Are you all right?
Someone is asking for trouble.
Lesson learned. Careful about that. Dang it, I screwed up so hard right there. You can't choke someone when you have a bottle in your hand. So infuriating. I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna choke him out, pull him away, Batman style. And then be on with my day, right? I didn't choke him out, I wasn't on with my day. Wow, made it worse. Okay, that made it better. I wanted to take a second to adjust the camera because I did move the book it's attached to.
Tasted awful. That weren't no blue-jawed hagfish. River crust is more likely.
This, you see, the no death run means that everyone that I find, whatever they're talking about now, they can more than likely they can go back to it.
I always get these shifts. I bet a week's wages this is the worst assignment.
If I have 2, and I give him 1, I still got me 1. But then if I eat it, if he eats it, then what? I'm bored.
Okay, so I wasn't able to choke any of them out, which is disappointing as all hell.
Oh well, never mind. Whatever.
Shot. Something unsavory going on. I'm getting good and drunk after this. Something's got to give.
Just have to finish my shift, and I can go home.
Well, who was he expecting?
Put my feet
The
up.
Empress? What a fool.
Pretty sure I saw someone suspicious.
I need to increase the range on Darksight. Let's, yeah, let's actually take a second here and check if that's possible. Because if that's possible, then it's all well and good. If it's not possible, then we're screwed. Yeah, but Advanced Darksight probably does have that. Okay. Powers, Darksight. Okay.
A, B, C,
Oh, well.
D, E, N, G, H, I, J, K, L, M,
What am I? Like a stocking without a leg, that's what. Nothing. Worse than nothing.
X, Y, Z, and Z. Now I got my A's and Z's. Tell me what you think of me.
My nerves are shot. Something unsavory going on. I'm getting good and drunk after this.
You know, I wish every time that that little section right there was, hot, like, lowered down and it had that much grass all the way up. Because then I could just...
Two more months, she says. And she'll leave him. I can wait. No one knows what's happened. Could be anything. I just gotta watch my own back.
Now to see if I can carry him out of here.
I just have to finish my shift, and I can go home. Put my feet up.
Yep, success.
Maybe I should just work a double shift, so I don't have to listen to him tell me about how good it was under the Duke's phone.
Okay.
I always get these shifts. I'd bet a week's wages this is the worst assignment.
Something's gotta give.
If only something would happen around here. It doesn't have to be a circus. Just
Kinda dry. Could really go for a whiskey or something. Maybe one of them 2-penny drinks.
Okay. Things are going amazingly well. And it's because I can actually time things properly, thanks to dark vision. This is one of the reasons I didn't want to give this up. It's a bit more difficult to use in this game, just because the contrast isn't as great. Who cares about that?
settle down, stomach. Dinner will be in you shortly.
Gotta get past this.
That's the thing, I know how to get past that, and it is simple as all fuck. You, I'm just gonna leave down here, because now... As the bloodfly concerns get worse, we're all waiting for a miracle cure. The question is how many have to die in agony. Adamire's solution is good for a miner's woes. Enriched, it's been used to treat bloodfly fever with some success. Enriched, it's been used to treat bloodfly fever with some success, and Dr. Alexandria Hypatia has stated publicly that she could improve the formula. So where's the cure? What happened? Let me tell you. Duke Luca Abel shuttered Adamire Institute with Hypatia inside. She's a prisoner. There's only one explanation for this. It's quite plain that this precious remedy is not available to anyone but the Duke and his circle of rich cronies. It's my opinion that they intend to whittle down the impoverished to a manageable few. The Duke drinks copious amounts of Hypatia's cure, while the rest of us perish. I wouldn't doubt it. Considering how things have gone so far, I would not doubt it. The Wall of Light. How interesting you are. Let's confirm. Stats. Okay. Okay.
I'm hungry.
Air feels heavy. Hard to get a good lungful.
Okay, so he's watching clearly.
This shirt reeks. I gotta get a spare uniform.
Nope. We have almost completed this. We are so close. Like, home stretch close. And then we'll move on to the parts of the game I haven't touched before. Like, literally, we're this close. If I could just drop down onto that thing without alerting anyone, then we will be golden. Like, that is the only requirement, that we drop down onto that thing without alerting anyone. Let's confirm. No bone charms. Nothing. Yep, there's nothing. Which is good.
G H G J K L N mentally Q rest U N V double V X Y then Z. Now I got my A's and Z's. Tell me what you think of me.
Wow, the people in this world are so illiterate. Okay, he's that way. Okay, so good. That feels so good. All right. Yep. Go to Adamire Station. Woo! We got Ghostly and Merciful. So I guess if you're constantly spotted, you're gonna get somewhere down here. And if you kill everyone, you'll get somewhere over here. Because I'm over here. Bone charm 6 of 6. Outsiders. Woo! Paintings only 2 of 4. Blueprints 1 of 2. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Explore Dr. Alexandria Hypatia's apartment. Try to unlock me. Win the safe shop contest. Whew. God, that sucks. Oh, I should have checked completion time. That would have been so much. That would have been so good. The good doctor. Ooh. God. Okay. I've been going for an hour and 47 minutes, and I was already at like 4 hours yesterday while exploring that. It took me 2 hours and 4 minutes to clear the first level. I know that.
The Addermeyer Institute is my best chance of tracking down the Crown Killer. Alexandria Hypatia turned an old solarium into a center for medicinal knowledge that's famous throughout the Isles. She's an alchemist, brilliant and dedicated to helping the miners in Karnaca and their families. If anyone knows what happened to Sokolov and where this all leads, she will.
I love how this game looks, by the way. Like, I don't get much of a chance to appreciate it when I'm constantly stressed out trying to solve the thing.
Is at midnight. Miss the boat, and you get another ship without pay.
That seriously broke his legs? You heard the crunch, right? Gah! Gah! It's actually kind of funny. Shit! It's loading me back to Edge of the World. I guess I didn't hit the button enough. I didn't hit it hard enough to register back at the third one. The good doctor. Which disappoints me. Okay, we should have one. Yeah, we have one at the good doctor. Okay. Can we just appreciate how long a ghost run takes? I can guarantee to you a kill everyone run is much more exciting, and it probably takes much less reloading. Okay, so this is where I'm supposed to jump down. What is the new bone charm? Drinking from a fountain restores health. Okay. How many pieces of bone do we have? Okay, so I can fix that we only have 2 available. Okay, so we'll need witch crafting for that. So that's 2, 4. Okay, so we'll need at least 8 if we want to get the best results out of that. Okay, so there's quite a few on this level. There's overall a lot more than there was in the first game. Hour and 53 minutes. Yeah, I think we can go on. If we get it to where there is a very low chance of corruption, or well, if we get it to where there is a like no chance of corruption for 3-1, I might combine some of the ones we have.
Looks like they're doing maintenance on the carriage relay again. Should we check it out?
Wow. We got spotted like instantly. Right here is swollen. It's bruised, something.
On the carriage relay again. Should we check it out?
Nah. I'm just making sure it's still in order, I guess. Nobody comes around anymore. But you never know when the Duke's gonna send someone out here to check on things. It's odd, but he keeps an eye on Addermeyer.
Yeah, there's definitely something going on here. After last night, I'm sure of that. I saw something. Whatever I saw, it didn't move like a person.
Before I got transferred to Addermeyer, I saw one of the Crown Killer crime scenes. Whoever tore that old couple apart, they were enjoying it.
So what do you think, then?
I don't know. Coming back at dawn, smudges of blood on the windows. I don't know what to think. Maybe the Duke found some new bear or ape from Pandysia. Keeps me up at night just thinking about it.
Yeah, it's nice.
Can't be having you doing anything.
I heard blood flies for a second.
Sorry, friend. But you're going here. What did you just do? I don't know what that did, but okay. Be sure to get it back.
If only something would happen around here. It doesn't have to be a circus, just some little bit of excitement once in a while.
Here's a little bit of excitement for you. Hi, Fran. How you feeling? Not what you meant? Not what you meant, you say? Well, you have to clarify next time, friend. If friends don't clarify what they mean, then that's their problem, not mine. You know what's funny? Throughout a large portion of the first game, I relied very heavily on these. On sleep darts. Okay, new bone charm. What you got, friend? Rat swarms include more white rats. Okay, I don't know what that'll do, but okay. As the bloodfly concern gets worse, we're all waiting for a miracle cure. The question is how many more have to die, blah, 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 blah.
What should we do with the leftovers? I used to feed them to the dogs, but I'm not running. Let's feed the rats. Don't be like that.
Times are hard enough without you getting bitter.
When Adamire was open to the public, I was proud of it. Sit, discussing recipes with Dr. Hypatia. Now I feel useless.
I know, but as bad as things have gotten, it'd all be worse without a job.
It's all a fuss. Well, whatever it is, I got more important things to worry about.
I don't feel safe. What is wrong with this city?
Okay, just for careful.
I miss the time when I could go to sleep.
I don't
without wondering
recognize
if
you.
I'd wake up.
I can't do anything for you. You'd better...
Okay, so I was testing a theory. They are not okay with... They are not okay with him. But they themselves are not guards, so they can't alert... Like, they can't just count as alerts right off the bat. Which is good to know.
The whole family's stung to death. Ugh, so disfigured. Blood fly nests all around them. Horrible.
Sure, there's always been blood flies. I just don't remember it being so many of them.
Okay, I could have sworn that...
And so big.
that I had sleep darts. Wrong button. Yeah, I could have sworn I had sleep darts, so I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to access my inventory. Ah, here you are. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I want to confirm if there's anything in these drawers. Like anything.
Someone is asking.
Someone there.
I wanted to confirm if there was anything worthwhile in them. Nope, so there's no point in knocking those two out. there usually isn't a point in knocking out the civilians. It's usually just the guards you have to worry about, and I really do like the idea of I haven't been relying on that the sleep darts as much as I used to. Like, it used to be I'd rely, like, if I knocked someone out, I'd rely on a sleep dart. I wouldn't bother sneaking up behind him and knocking him out the way I have been.
Between the flies and the filth, it's getting hard to breathe around here.
So I'm happy to say that with everything that's been going on, I have improved.
I need new boots. Just don't fit right. Okay, got enough to worry about.
That's pretty far up. Wow. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit bored because, well, not bored per se. I'm having fun. I'm just starting to get a bit too tense to continue. It's like my entire body is wound up from the fact that it's very difficult to go through these and actually do them properly. Global, total kills, combat. I have not killed 4 people. Oh, this playthrough? Okay, global takes into account everything. Okay, it takes into account all of the things I've played. This playthrough, total kills 0. Okay. Coins collected. Okay. Current mission. I could have gone for the no player deaths if I hadn't died in those 2 missions before. Okay. But I hope you all enjoyed, if anyone even bothered to show up. I'm having fun with this. The reason I started this is because instead of continuing Dark Souls 2 is because, 1, I suck at Dark Souls. 2, I wanted to change a pace. 3, I tried to play this a long time ago, and now I also have Prey lined up on the list, the same list that this is. So I need to clear this list before I can get to Prey, and I really want to get to Prey. But by my own rule. So, by my own rules, I can't play Dark Souls 3 until I've played Dark Souls 2. And again, by my own rules, I can't play Prey until I've cleared the list that Prey is on. It's hard to understand because I explained it badly. But I do hope you understand. And I hope we can continue this. I hope we can manage to get through this entire thing as a ghost playthrough. Because I'll see y'all next time. Hope y'all enjoyed. Goodbye, guys.